I'm like, hey, what's up?
Hello. Today's video is very serious. We're doing 2016 makeup to heal my inner child. If you don't know what 2016 makeup is, basically just look it up on TikTok because apparently that's the new search engine. Now, the reason why I got this idea in the first place was because I just found these. Now, if you know these, you are an OG. These are iconic. These belong in a fucking museum. These were probably the most popular makeup palettes that everyone had literally in 2016 and 2014 and whatever. I'm obviously not gonna be using these because I don't want my skin to fall off. These are the first makeup palettes that I stole from my sister, and I remember being so upset because there wasn't a burnt orange shade in these. So I have an older sister, right, that I look up to and that I have always looked up to. And as a child, I remember being so obsessed with her that I wanted to become her. And in 2016, she was 16 or 17 years old and I was 12. So obviously, I was so excited to finally be 16 and 17 years old and be able to do all the things that she was doing. But by the time that I got to that age, which was in 2020, in the pandemic, amazing. By the time that I got to that age, the trends moved, changed, and I never got to, oh my god, my foundation almost exploded. And I never got to experience being a teenager in 2016, which will forever haunt me and upset me. But the least I can do is do my makeup right now like it was back then. And by the way, I'm not saying that makeup back then was awesome. It's not good. The makeup wasn't good. The makeup trends were fucked up. Why? Just why? That's all I have to say. Oh my god, I should have done my eyebrows first. It's fine. I don't think that the makeup was good back then. I just am upset that I never got to do it. No party that I have ever been to played Trap Queen by Fetty Wap. I couldn't wait to go to a party and listen to that, you know. That never happened. There have been way too many times than I would like to admit that I have gone to the club and asked the DJ to play it and they just said, what? Whatever. Moving on. The eyebrows used to be very dark. I'm doing this from memory, from how I remember seeing my sister do it. What did they say? Eyebrows on fleek, I think it was. This is a scary look. Okay, time for concealer, and this was the application, which is not how I apply my concealer right now. I think we did a little bit here and here, and maybe on the nose too, I don't remember. Although it's not good, on the nose. I don't know why we did that. I mean, I didn't do shit because I wasn't allowed to wear makeup back then. The concealer on the nose is really not doing anyone justice, so I'm gonna use powder bronzer, which means that I have to powder everything first. No powder puffs, just brushes for powder. So, or no, they were using the beauty blender. Wait, the powder isn't even sticking onto the sponge. This is stupid. So we're matte right now. We're mattified. My face literally repels light because of how matte it is. So it's time for bronzer. This is painful. More bronzer. I think that's good. This wet sponge, applying powder with a wet sponge is not working because it's not picking up on the sponge. It's either my sponge that's fucked up and it's not working, or this technique is really bad and that's why we're not doing it anymore. So basically, you just want to apply a lot of powder. Why am I talking as if this is a tutorial? Nobody wants to do this. Okay, so this is what we have going on. This additional light makes me look even worse. It's actually not the light, it's the makeup. So if I remember correctly, you had to be adding transition shade to build up this burnt orange. Again, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. In your crease, and then you add the concealer, so it's really caked up on there, light brown. So while I'm building this up, let me just tell you what I've been up to lately. And this is also an apology. This is my official apology for not posting for a few days because I've been binge watching Stranger Things again. Okay, that looks fine. Whatever. Time for the orange, but I need to change my brush. So the fun part about this is that it's such an inefficient way of doing a cut crease. You don't need to apply so much product if you're just gonna cover it up with a concealer. Whatever, that's how we were doing it. I keep saying we as if I was part of the group. I wasn't. Okay, so when you look like absolutely awful, that's when you're gonna cut the crease. That trick, when you put a little bit of concealer on and then you open your eye, like when you look up, and that defines your crease. I'm not sure if that was a thing back then, so I think I'm just gonna have to do it myself. Yeah, this is not my best work. Also, it's pretty hard to cover a bunch of orange and unnecessary eyeshadow with concealer. Now we need the most like blinding ass shade that we can get. I just remember they were spraying the brush and then picking up the shadow. Yes. Wow, this eyeshadow is really not great. It's very patchy. I need to add the orange underneath my eye, which for the record, I never thought it was a good look. It's time for eyeliner, and they were dramatic, like they were big wings. And also the eye was lined all the way to the inner corner, which is not a good look for everybody. I'm gonna go in with more bronzer because this crazy eye look just makes it look like I have nothing on my face. Okay, I'm gonna add highlighter, which had to be blinding, and I'm gonna use the same shadow that I used for my cut crease. And I have to spray the brush first to make it as blinding as possible. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. People were going crazy for this. This is so bad. Oh my god. And people were also doing it on the nose. Oh no. Yo, this makes everything look cakey and ugly. Oh my god. I need to do the lashes. Forgot about them because I have so much going on. I remember the Kylie lip kits. I mean, of course you remember, how could you forget? But I never had one. I bought a fake one at some point and I put it on and it made my lips hurt because it was like, it smelled like alcohol. I don't know. I know matte lipsticks were the shit back then, but also really dark colors. This is what I'm talking about. Purples, this as well. I remember the combo being orange and purple. The camera is not picking up how purple this actually is. You're trying to tell me you used to go to the mall looking like this, like the Wicked Witch? And was the white eye pencil on the waterline 2016 or was it 2018? I'm gonna put it on. Again, something that doesn't fit all eye shapes and all people. Like, to some people, me included, I feel like doing mascara on the bottom lashes is the opposite of a facelift. Like, it's literally dragging my face down. That's a witch. Oh my god, I need to do the messy bun. Wait. You cannot tell me that this was the shit back then. Looking like this was appealing? You're lying. You're lying. You're straight up lying. Oh wait, I need to try something actually.
17:30, I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Sent your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll.
Thank you so much for watching. I look absolutely insane right now, but you stuck with me, so I really appreciate that. Like this video and maybe try this at home. Maybe you'll find your new style. See you next time. Goodbye.